It's off-putting.
You should be off-putting.
6! What happened to 7?
Just kidding.
Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry.
It stinks.
My microphone was muted. Who knows why? Nobody knows why. But now we're here. How's everybody doing tonight? I am doing okay. You're going to be hearing all of the oxygen not included sounds. So we're going to play some oxygen not included tonight. This is a game that I have a lot of hours of, and I am still not entirely sure what the fuck I'm doing. So, cool. Also, oh, that's, okay. I thought I lost my bongo cats, but I just moved them because they get in the way in this game. Let's see. Oh, they're a little cut off on the game screen, aren't they? We'll just do that. That's good enough. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna do a new game, and I am entirely bad at this, so we're going to do all of the easy stuff. We are gonna turn off Bionic because they're metal and electric and stuff, and they'll go swimming and shit and fucking kill themselves, and it makes me fucking furious. So I'm turning them off because they're frustrating. Story traits. Okay, so I have two favorites. It's Hermit and Ancient Specimen. They don't always actually get located, so we might not see either of them. We might see both of them. We might see one. And then we're gonna find some traits for, like, the planet next to us. Which, once again, don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know why I choose this part like I actually plan to get there. I don't. And then we turn all of these needs down, and, like, the impact thing. Oh, I don't need bionic wattage. Because I also don't like when they die. I'm a baby, so I don't like when my little guys die. So now we're going to move along, and we're going to go pick little guys. And then I have rules for that too, like I don't get anyone who vomits. Any of the vomiters, out the window. You're not allowed. It's just annoying. And I'm not going to deal with it. And that, as the kids say, is the real tea. The kids don't say that. So, yeah. That's funny. Oh, I think I know why. My screen and the screen you guys see aren't exactly the same because of a thing. Okay, so this already has a tier 1 hard digging. He's destructive, but I have the stress turned down, so that's not a big deal. And I've never actually had them break anything, so we'll see if it matters. He does have bottomless stomach, so he'll eat more, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna re-roll her science. She's also destructive. We can keep going. That's science, strength, machinery. +5 strength, but decreased strength. You're gonna eat the bacon? Okay. Alright, you enjoy your bacon there. They're a binge eater, which can be a problem, but I'm really not that worried about it, honestly. But then I also want one of a couple other things, and I I can't, like, think up things. I have to, like, see them. Crop tending 2 with Banshee. We could do that. Let's do viral friends. And here we go. We'll see how things go. It's like kind of a slow game because, like, you know, you have to like dig a hole and shit. This is wild. Not usually this encased in fucking water. Okay. All right. All right. And then we'll pop this guy in here and hope for the best. Sorta time. I do not know for sure what, like, what, if this is gonna collapse because there's sand at the bottom. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I guess in some ways it doesn't matter, really. All right. Usually the water source isn't next to the... We'll do Hickey. We're not going to read all these because I don't care about lore. That's just not something I'm worried about. So, sorry. All right, what do we got going on here? Bunch of sand. A little bit of oxygen. A little bit of oxygen. Quite a bit of oxygen. That's my main one. There's a big one. Water. There's water fucking everywhere. What the hell? It's probably all the water on the whole fucking planet. You got soggy feet, you gonna be sad about it? Alright, we gotta figure out how to make a bathroom in this terrible fucking place. Okay. And we'll do this. Ta-da. So I have a design thing I do with bathrooms in this game is that I always give them walls so that if a mess is made, it doesn't drip into other parts of the area and leave like gross water everywhere. All right. Apparently that's a lot more water than it looks like. It looked like a very little bit of water. And I was like drowning people and shit. Several people. Well then. Hi Carrie, how you doing? Oh, I didn't realize that looks so small on my screen. Holy Moses. It looks so tiny. Did not realize. Yeah, I'm like so bad at this game. I have no idea why I don't understand how to do it right. But I have fun, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So you painted it with like fabric paint? Like, what do you mean you painted it? Remember, I'm not a person who does those kinds of things and understands them. So talk to me like I'm dumb, because I are. I almost yelled bless you, but he had opened a can of soda. He had not sneezed. All right. We'll do that. Yeah, let's... I just want to do something that isn't just surrounded by water. See if that works for now. Yeah, there's like so much water, but it won't let me sop it up, I'm sure. Yeah, no. It's too much. Too much water. Too much. You got a stencil and traced design and then painted it with gold fabric paint on the bottom of the variable. Oh, okay. They're now basically trapped down here because they can't pass here because of this oxalate. Who's suffocating? Why are you suffocating? Oh, because you couldn't pass either way. Got it. Understood. And there's water blocking this. And... yeah, I suppose. I suppose I understand. I don't like to put it on fast because I'm really stupid. So, what am I going to get? Something good or something dumb? Oh, something mostly dumb. I rarely get to a point where putting up walls is a thought. Celtic knotting, so 70 shiz bazillion tiny rectangles. That, yeah, that sounds like it would be pretty tedious. Alright, now it's bedtime. Y'all sleep on the floor. But what we can do is we can have beds made for them as soon as they get up. So I always turn the music off on things that I watch stuff when I play them. So I'm going to be repeatedly shocked by sounds and music in this game. Also, I always make mistakes and I just go back and clean them up, so don't worry. Don't worry, I'm just bad at everything. One and a half cycles to my next print. Alright. Are you stuck for some reason? You look really upset. Sore back, full bladder. Well, you can go use the bathroom. I guess maybe not. Tell them to hurry their asses up with it. Can I now have them mop up the mess? Still too deep. Oh, the oxalate ran out. I don't know why there's so much water. Because I suck, I guess. But it's okay. I don't know what we're supposed to do about it. Whatever. Like, why'd you just piss in the hole? Why'd you just do that? Why did we do this? Why did we do this? Why? But why though? You're making me insane. Hey Haley, how you doing? One of my guys just pissed everywhere for no fucking reason, so. Oh, because everything's flooded. Okay, so let's do this. Deconstruct. Dig, dig, dig. We're gonna make this a 9. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. All this just so that these assholes won't piss all over. I'm gonna piss on their stuff. How about that? Colony achievement earned. Have at least one toilet and one bed for every duplicant. Isn't it just delightful? Okay, this is what we're gonna do instead. 7. Phew. Go to town, bitch. The beaver game is so good, though. But I fully understand. It's so fun and so silly and so cute. I haven't played much since 1.0 finished out, but stupid eczema itches. Yeah, I do enjoy the camera and stuff too, yeah. It's a good one. I talk about the beaver game quite a little bit, actually, because I likes it. Duplicate! Oh, hey, I can turn one in. Ta-da! Doing. Exchange. Another duplicate. I'll exchange that one when I get enough of things. Let's see what things I have to have. Damn it. Oh, it's the only one. It's gonna be a long time. Hey Eva, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. I was just playing with my bongo cat while my guys dig a hole, as one does. I'm a big fan of the lampshade hat. I just feel like it's particularly silly. But I can't do it with like the dead face. That's a bit much. So we could do like this one, or like the pixels. Or like the clown. I don't think those go with it. The horse face. Do yellow, or one of the two different colors of orange. The color red that doesn't match it. Or gray. Gray's fair. Let's do gray. Let's be a gray cat. Alright, they're gonna go to bed now. I don't know what's making little noises. It's probably some fucking... It's probably one of these little guys. Fucking assholes. Wake my little dudes up. Like they're not trying to sleep. Alright, we'll get through the night. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll get a new duplicate on offer. No, I am not Bevan. Haley has been Bevan. Honestly, I don't know if that game would run very well while I'm streaming. It's actually kind of weirdly heavy. Bum, bum, bum. Look at, there went all that water. Joyful. Yeah, why does it sound like a robot? I think that's just little crab guys making those noises. I don't know though, because I don't usually have sound on. Yeah, it is very, very detailed. And the little baby beavers are really cute. Yeah, the beaver game is just, it's really good. Alright, now it's time to start. We do this. Doink. Shoop. And this is kind of a dick move, but I'm doing it. Throw the research table over here. I kind of like the silly version of them. Let's see, research blueprint. It's the retro LED version. I kind of like it. There's one of like that of this too. Look how fancy it is. Even though I turned off the characters that go with that. And then I have the wire go across. I leave this blank, and then later I'll add in one of the double batteries when I upgrade with the research table. I do have some idea what I'm doing early in game, but like... Ooh, I almost turned off the damn game again. I almost did it. We're getting close. Point 3. I'm also supposed to drop oxygen, but I'm not going to do that because these things suck. And I'm going to get these plants first. Before I waste my... Although, maybe I'll drop one. Actually. But you can't, like, they're too close together or whatever, or there already is enough oxygen. They, like, get weird. It doesn't matter. It very truly does not matter. I'm really worried he's going to get his head built into the floor, because I had this problem before. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad he moved, but also I'm going to make that third floor, or that third row there knocked out, so that people don't get their heads stuck while they're building. So that was terrible. Little legs were wiggling out the bottom. It was awful. Let's see, do we have any algae? We have dirt. We have 2,000 kilograms of copper with 1,500 of algae. Good, 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 good. And we have 2,600 of coal, which is good too. We don't need that right this second, but we might need it in a moment. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's our new things. Okay, so we have a chance between this fig. I think it's just the food. The seed for the sweet corn stalk, which I always have an issue growing. We have an ugly crier who has a morale bonus while in space, which we're not. And cannot attack, which we don't usually anyway. Then we have a binge eater who is an early bird. A yokel and a gastrophobe. I'm gonna take this dumb fuck. Sometimes I do skip one when they're bad like that, but having an extra body right now is more important than whether or not he's as useful as I would like him to be. And then we're going to only make it 3 on the higher ones because we want to be able to put a door on it so that we can keep... So we can keep, like, the little light guys and stuff out. This floor will be fine. They'll get pissed and then they'll get over it. So, whatever. I'm marking that top row just so that the sand should get zapped. We'll hope. It might not work though. But it might get the sand zapped instead of dropping to the floor and being done like that. Oh, my ad break is about to end. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know if everybody gets it or if it serves it to some people and not others, or if, like, up to X number get it, or how ad breaks really work. I just know that it kind of makes me put something in, or else it will just do what it wants, and that seems not favorable. So we're gonna start with oxygen. And we can make this a 6 and this a 6. So that they're a little higher priority because we need to make sure that they're getting power. This could be a 6 too, I suppose, since, you know, it's oxygen and shit. And we're gonna do that because the sand. We'll worry about what to do with the rest of it later. We're just gonna chip away at the sandiness. But first, everybody's gonna go to bed. Duplicate has skill, that's the new guy. He has improved construction, we'll take that. I don't really care about morale. See, the nighttime music's kind of creepy. Well then. Let's give this row an extra depth. We'll just have bigger stuff down here because we need to put food. I don't know if it matters where I connect it. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. Eat. Eat. Don't eat. I'm not gonna do a compost. Not doing those things. Algae. Alright. What are we doing with this? Let's do... We're gonna do like this. Then we're gonna do... in fact, we could just do it this way. Nine of them. Go bloink. And... Oops. Bloink. I think that'll work. Everybody will love it. Sounds great. I think we can fit this in here and have it not fuck me. We'll see. If something doesn't fit there later, I'll be very annoyed, but for now, I'm happy with myself. Good lord. I made a mistake. Like what sounds like that? Is that this? Yeah, it's this. It's like the machine is pooping. I don't like it. It makes me feel squidgy. Stop making the noise. Can you guys hear it? Is it loud enough on your end? Because I definitely have you guys turned down a little bit lower, I think. Said I definitely, and then I said I think, because I'm an idiot. Bum 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 bum. Take this fucking oxygen machine. Do, 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 do. Alright, we don't need it, we don't need it yet, we don't need it yet, we don't need it yet. Okay, perfect. Ta-da! We need that fucking power. We're gonna do this nonsense. Because that oxygen is important. So we don't die. I mean, shit, it's in the name of the fucking game. Ow. Popped my wrist. Didn't mean to, but I did. Bum 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 bum. Oh, did you just vomit? I don't think so. I don't like the poop sound. Just don't like it. It's just pretty awful. Like, you don't have to have that sound. That sound isn't necessary. That'll help some. Alright, end of the day. Let's sleep. .7 cycles left for our new choices. Dun dun dun. Next time we won't take it if it's just garbage. This time we just needed an extra body. Oh. I'm gonna be at work all day tomorrow, organizing stuff to send to another office, and I hate it. Like the discovery process and like gathering up somebody's like their bills, and sometimes it's like their whole Facebook and stuff like that, and you have to like match it up with the question. And it's fucking obnoxious. Uh, we're gonna put that up there and then just clear off these and put some plants there. So that's the plan for that section there. And then we'll continue existing above that line. Dun 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 dun. I bet you I could put something on to listen to. Let's see, Control A. Open them all. Is it gonna open every instance, or is it just gonna... Oh, that's really loud. Or listen to Stardew Valley music while playing Oxygen Not Included. Because I said so. Jumbo battery, plop. I don't use those all the time. Alright. Come on, little guys. Dig, dig, dig. What do you think I hired you for? Oh, I didn't hire you? I don't pay you? No. Okay. Never mind then. But if you suffocate, that's your own fault. Mm. Dun 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 dun. How's everybody been? What are you guys up to? What's been the jams lately? How are things? Tell me stuff. I feel like I've been like in a hidey hole and I haven't talked to anybody, and I don't really know why that is. It's not like I'm not purposefully not talking to anyone, but I just feel disconnected. I mean, I'm grumpy, so I get it why people don't necessarily want to have a good old chit chat with a grumpy lady. Oh, I was gonna make it so they can harvest everything. I try to do this periodically as I pull out. like as my building gives me a wider view, so that my little guys can just pick plants and shit. Yeah, I've been having a hard time with my allergies too, Carrie. I actually started taking a daily allergy pill because Travis was starting to think that I was like very, very sick and pretending I wasn't sick because I would have these coughing fits. But I took an allergy pill, and like from that day forward, I haven't had one except for the day that I forgot to take the allergy pill. So it's not necessarily proof, but there's a pretty strong correlation there. Also, tomorrow is CJ's birthday, and she's coming next week, and her present is sitting over here. And I am terrible at holding presents, so that's how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't know what mine are, because mine are a generic one. I don't know if they're Zyrtec or I don't know which one they are for sure. I think they might be Zyrtec. That might be what they are. See, that Minds music felt almost appropriate. But anyway, I stopped being excited about the present for a while I was playing, and then the damn cat jumped up on it, and I got all like, damn it, CJ, get here now. And like, there's a week. There's a whole fucking week during which I have to go to work and stuff. And that is, how do you say, the pits. Not these pits. Not that show that is definitely not a copy of ER. Yeah. I took Allegra for years, like years and years, but it doesn't seem to do much for me anymore. And I have the most sensitive sleepy senses. So, what's it called? Claritin always made me sleepy, despite the fact that it doesn't make you sleepy. So, but I'm the kind of person who, like, if I take Tylenol, I might get sleepy. I am susceptible to sleepiness. And, every time I have to be put under for, like, a surgery or something, they have trouble waking me up. I've had bouts of insomnia, and I have nightmares when I'm already asleep, but I'm a huge fan of unconsciousness. And I'm generally very good at it. This sounds like the final music in an 80s movie where, like, a lady and her dog became friends with an alien. Oh yeah, no, I can't take a Benadryl. I'll lose 12 hours almost almost without a doubt. Benadryl, nope. And the problem is that Dramamine's the same way. So with my motion sickness, Dramamine doesn't work. My whole meanness is stupid as hell. Okay, you have digging, but you don't like it. You don't like that. You like those things. You like carrying. Okay. So we're going to give you improved carrying. We're going to let you go supply stuff. We're going to let you... We'll let them keep with their farming motif here. And then... He has no science, so I really can't have him be doing the research, so I guess we're gonna let him do building, and we'll just call it good enough. It's not like it really matters what they do. It just like helps like a sliver. Next print is in 0.3 though, so then we might get a new person who can do something useful. Okay, and as soon as that's done, we're gonna go build the new research thing. I slept for 14 hours the other day without any sleep aids. I slept for like 16 or 18 on Wednesday? Tuesday. I stayed home sick from work. And I just slept like 16 or 18 hours. I got up for a little bit, laid back down, slept. Got up for a little bit, laid back down, slept. Like it was, I felt exhausted and sore and tired and just, I was fucking wrecked. And I just, no. We're gonna raise the priority on that there battery and hope that helps us be a little more efficient. So this looks like our best metal deposit nearby. Oh, this is probably the easiest one. Yeah, we could even do this. And go up like this. I'll always fix it when I do that. Don't worry about it. I know I do it. Terrible. Yeah, in fact, I get, when I eat mushrooms, I get, a nettles rash on my face, and I actually keep Benadryl cream, because that doesn't actually do the sleepiness stuff. But if I took a Benadryl for it, it would ruin my life. I love the Stardew Valley music. It's so good. Calico Desert's boss as hell anyway, too. There's the coal generator that we might need coal for later. Alright, time for us to open up some extra research stuff. Alright, and choose a blueprint. That one's a vomiter, that one's a vomiter, that one's destructive. I don't think we want any of this. I keep Benadryl gel on hand for mosquito bites in summer, peanut and iron magnets. Yeah, I have that problem. I have a hypersensitivity to itchy shit in general. So like if it makes you itch, it's going to bother me. I also think I have a very low tolerance for being uncomfortable. I've been told that when I've complained about it to people. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh, it's Christmas in Stardew. It's the Winter Festival. Let's skip that. It feels very Christmassy. We got a CJ down. She's gone now. She must be still at practice. Meow, 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 meow. See, and now I can type a thing and make it say that. Doodle. And if anyone was in here, they would see that. Like if anyone else was bongo catting with me. I'm very immature with it when I'm not streaming because I am a child. So, really inappropriate with it. We'd go camping when I was a kid, and my mom and I could bathe in off and wear thick socks and sweatpants, and we'd get it would deal. Yeah, yeah. That's I mean, it's bad. I went with CJ and my friend Adam, camping one weekend, and CJ got like 3 or 4 bites. Adam got like 6 or 7 bites, and I had over 50. It's just like they just like some people. I don't think you guys need to make all them yelling sounds. It's weird. Boop, 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 boop. I don't think there's alternate blueprints for those now. There's not for most stuff. Alright. Yeah. I like those little repellent bracelets they make, but all the sort of repellent stuff is so costly it should come with our outdoor subscription. Well, what I like to do is, like, CJ and I go camping together, and then we put out her screen house, and then you can bug bomb inside the screen house. So, or you can get a screen house with, like, a floor. But, like, that helps keep the bugs out of the inside of it, because the bugs in the grass beneath you aren't there. Yeah, that's funny. CJ is not allergic to poison ivy. I have never come into contact with it, thank goodness. I'm sure it would be terrible. I am a prednisone machine. Look, man. Get the fuck out of my way. I got stuff to do. Like, on prednisone, I'm like, that a car in the water? I'll get that car out of the water. Like, don't fucking question me, I'll do it. Gotta get comfy on my couch with my laptop and notebooks and do some bullet journaling. Well, that'll be fun. I worked today during Tamara's stream. I edited a whole page, so that was good. Yeah, prednisone's ridiculous. I'm gonna leave my knitting at my desk. Good job, Haley. Alright, what we got here? Water cooler. I don't usually put that down. Crafting station. Fits. Utilities. Don't need that shit. Who's messaging me now? It's the Lord. I don't know who that was. I don't see it. I suppose if it came through to my phone, it matters. Okay. Hey, I'm on it long term on a very low dose to help with the pain. I will bump it up before doing a lot of walking, probably before Disney this summer. And the week before my infusion, but I have to watch it because diabetic. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's different. And I've actually heard that people who take it long term don't feel the same about it usually. But yeah. Yeah, some people do not like it. And I'm sure some people do not like specific other people on it. Like, I'm sure there are people who are like, my wife should not be on prednisone. Like, I'm sure that that's a thing. What's this one? Summer. The sun can bend. I can't read the rest of it. Stardew Valley soundtrack just saving us from listening to the squishy poop sound. Let's do this. Finish that. Finish it! What color is burnt orange skid or burning orange skid? Oh, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. You always say green, but you like them all. Yeah, I think mine changes depending on my mood. Like, I don't think I just have one. Yeah, frequently mine is yellow. I did like yellow and white for my wedding. And then I really like green. Purple, green and purple together and yellow and purple together are both awesome. So yeah, like, I don't like if something red and green looks Christmassy. That kind of stuff. But all in all, I probably like most colors pretty close to equally. Although maybe not. Maybe if I were, like, put up against, like, a choose a color chart thing, it would turn out that I lean some way. But it's not conscious. We did blue, white, and silver for my wedding, but I had made a deal with my BFF. She wasn't allowed to make me wear pink, so I could make her wear green. So I couldn't make her wear green. That's fair. I don't think anybody liked the color of my dresses. And that's okay, because I did. But that's okay. And some people didn't like the length that I went with, and it was just ridiculous. We didn't actually, like, I didn't make them choose a specific dress. I just said we wanted cocktail length. And this color. So it could be anyone from their line or whatever. Oh, that's something. Yeah, we didn't do like a theme or anything like that. Our whole ceremony was 6 minutes, I believe. Yeah, we did an evening wedding, so we just did hors d'oeuvres. We spent, I think, $2,000 or $3,000. I wore Chuck Taylor, so I wasn't gonna make anybody else wear anything specific. I had a friend who wore ridiculous shoes. They were like a zebra or some shit. I don't care. There's a picture of my wedding up here, but it doesn't even have my dress in it. It's just a close-up of me and Travis kissing, so it's not really useful anyway. But yeah, there are pictures on his Facebook. Probably of like me holding up my dress so you can see my shoe and stuff like that. We didn't hire a photographer. His sister took pictures because she had a camera. His best friend did the ceremony. My friend, my matron of honor, made a cake. And then we had Sophie B. Hawkins, I believe is who it was playing. And that was an accident, but yeah, she technically played at my wedding. So, that was the thing. I don't know for sure if that's who it was. It was somebody like that. If Travis is here, he can correct me, maybe, but I don't know if he knows. It was an accident. She just happened to be playing outside the place where we were doing the stuff. It was like a street party thing. And we were going to invite, like, almost anybody, but then my mom invited my family, and so then my family came down. It was a whole thing. But we were at a bar, so they were fine. My people enjoy a bar. Not this part of my people, but the rest of them seem to. I don't want the water to collapse on my plants, so I can't go this far. So then this will fall down, and this will be a big opening, and it'll be a problem. I can feel it in my soul. Okay. Don't forget, I'm bad at this. My nephew is getting married. They just booked their venue for 2028. Gonna be a fancy one. My mom made my cake, cupcakes with a small round for us to cut. My sister's friend ran my dad's DJ equipment. We got permission for all the aunts to bring in bakery. My guys and I went to the courthouse and then the Ponderosa and then to H&R Block to file taxes. Yeah, like we had a plan and everything. Like but like we had not been dating very long. And he had just made his first movie, so we didn't have money. We didn't have money, and my firm belief system has always been that starting a marriage off tens of thousands of dollars in debt is dooming yourself. So we never were going to do that. That's funny. Yeah, like that was, so like, I think our whole wedding was $3,000 and it was spread out over, we got engaged in March and we got married in August, so it was spread out over those months. So it was never like, it was like $300 for the dress here, $500 for this here, and then $100 there, and then $100, you know what I mean? So like, it just didn't hit as hard. So you know, I've come to the conclusion that if I want to dress up, I just dress up. So now, like, I just wear what I want to work, and everybody seems to be fine with it. I'm just me. I have a dress that accidentally looks like a Star Trek dress. It's like the right color yellow, and then it's like a V-neck cut. Sometimes you'll see it in my videos, especially because when it's cut here, it really looks Star Trek-y, and I'm just like, whatever. If I look like Star Trek, I look like Star Trek. I'm good. Yeah, I bet you my dress is in my mom's basement. I have no idea if it's safe in there. It might be, like, moldy. I have no idea. I'm actually kind of terrified of the idea of it. Oops. We did the super Catholic wedding. I invited the choir to sing and be guests. My dad walked me down the aisle. Was a deacon, plus we had 4 priests, our pastor, plus 3 friends, my dad. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we don't have, like, religion in my family, really. Yeah, that's not my family's shtick. Not into that stuff. Although, I do have some extended family who are relatively religious. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm a straight up atheist, so that's not even like a thing. I believe Travis is as well, but I don't know if he was when we got married anyway. Oh, wow, yeah. I don't have any of that kind of stuff. It seems like that would take up a lot of space. Does it take up a lot of space? I mean, I don't need more. Decided to run off and join the fucking choir invisible. I don't know who he thinks he is. It's a good chunk of the wall they'll fit in half. Yeah, it seems like it would be. Yeah, Travis's best friend did our ceremony. He played the slasher, like the killer in Travis's first movie. And then immediately, I think the next day, hopped on a plane and moved to New York City. It was very silly. Maybe 2 days later, I don't know, it was a day or two. You'd think they'd be building stuff instead of fucking around. Yeah, people who are worried about other people's relationships tend to not have great ones of their own. Because they're busy being worried about other people. I still don't have a proper ring. We got $7 rings. And then we got spinner rings, and mine never fit. So. So yeah, I don't wear a ring or anything. I mean, I have a ring. It's just, it's a band, and it's a piece of shit. And I lose it all the time. And then I have my grandma's ring from like the 30s. But that had to be cut off of her because she was really swollen when she died. So, and she had teeny tiny hands, and I have big fat man hands. So I need to have gold added to it to thicken it up so that it can be made to fit me. And that's just always been too expensive. It's like $500, $600. Yeah, I mean, my grandma's ring is missing a chip or two, but the chips are negligible in cost. Honestly, the gold is the more expensive part. Engagement ring I had lost its diamond chip. Okay, my wedding ring just a simple gold band with diamonds, which doesn't fit since I got pregnant, so I have an opal ring that got around fair. Man, if you got a thing gold band with diamonds all the way around, this is engagement ring. Yeah. I'm not like finding my jewelry person. Like, I'm gonna lose that shit, so. I'm just broken. See. We're gonna put one bathroom in here and one. We'll do a sink both ways and then a bathroom in the middle because either way they need to wash their fucking hands. Dickweeds. I worked retail before we got married, so I wore my engagement ring on a chain and then when I worked. That's fair. She said she lost her ring in a bag. I hope so. Oh my god, I would lose my mind if I lost my ring in a bag like that. I lost my retainer in the dumpster at school when I was a kid, and that was like a nightmare. I can't even imagine if I lost my ring in a fucking bag that went out to a customer. That's terrible. I lost an iPhone in 2020 while never leaving the house. Pretty sure I threw it away. Yeah, I've definitely done some silly things that I didn't realize I did. Just look absent-mindedly. Alright, I've been getting close. Point 2. I live in terror of throwing something away on accident. I live in terror of eating a bug and not knowing it. If it ever turns up, it's been 6 years at this point. I don't think you need to be upset anymore. I think you let it go. Throw your best Elsa impression on and get rolling. That's how annoyed I've been all week, because I was singing that fucking song all week. Do 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 do. Feels very intense. Oh. So he's working on making poop. She's learning. He's running. There's this guy. There's 4 of us? Yeah. This one's cold and carrying water somewhere. This song always reminds me of Radiohead. Yeah, I don't know how old my phone is. It's not terribly old, but it's starting to be a fucker. But I also like record my YouTube videos on my phone, so I try to keep my camera as upgraded as it can be because of that. Vomiter, vomiter, no. Critter ranching. Let's let her come through. Why not? Might be a terrible idea, but here we are. So what I did. Is this music like hella loud? You can't hear the music? I wonder why that is. Give me a second here. How about now? Are you guys getting music now? Something registered. Yeah, I don't know what's registering. And I don't know why it's giving me a hard time. Hmm. Okay. That didn't help any. I really don't understand. Because it should be. Yeah, it should be playing everything that's playing through my headphones. How about now? It looks to me like you guys are getting sound, but I'm worried that you're only getting sound from the game, and I don't know why that would be. Okay, well that's the nature of it being quiet music. It's like super quiet, this song is. Let's skip ahead. Do some mermaid shit, see if that's... Feels like it's really loud now. I feel like it's really loud now. See if I can find a happy medium where it's not. Alright, thanks for being here. I might be here when you're... Depends on how long it takes you. I don't play the Junimo cart game very much. I don't really like it. I don't actually like either of the mini games. Abigail is not getting me to play again. I did it once and it was fucking awful. Build some shit, little guys. We got 2.5 cycles. Oh, I think this is Sam's. Yeah, Sam's band. What is Entombed? Oh, couple beds. Well then. Oh, but Sam's band doing some electronic shit now. This music feels very intense. I don't think I've ever picked electronic for Sam's band. I've played a lot of Stardew Valley. I don't think I've ever done that. No, this is a good one. I enjoy it a great deal. I guess I should probably do some plant prioritizing for some reason. Let's try these guys. Do that. We're only at 600 out of 1,000, so they're good. Making me wish it was winter in Stardew Valley right now. Don't be fucking with me, music. Okay, so now we need someone who's learned enough to use it. Beautiful. I guess it's Lindsay for now. You're back with ham. That's exciting. I have Chinese food leftovers in my fridge and I'm excited about that. Cheeseburgers on Texas toast. That sounds good too. Not actually a big fan of ham, but it made me think about the food I have that I do like. And it's like beef and shrimp teriyaki or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Delicious. It's the main thing. Ugh. I need to start sitting more upright because I start to hurt my own back. Like a dummy. I'm a big dumb animal. Sorry, I was just getting down with my bad self. Oh, that would be cool. Ooh. Went out here and minimized my game like a crazy person. We're researching stuff and learning and getting smarter. Or something. Doink. Doink. And doink. What the fuck was that? Horizon's got a kick out of it when I wear the dresses I make. I think they're mostly surprised people still sew. Yeah, that makes sense. The nursing home I worked at wasn't really an old people nursing home. I think when I started there, the median age was like 46, and when I left, it was like 54. So, it was primarily a psych facility. Residents get a kick. Oh yeah, I already read that. I thought that was a new message. I'm silly. People be messaging. My computer wants to update and restart, and it did before we started. It actually told me that about 6 minutes before stream was supposed to start, and I said, no sir, we're not playing that game. So that orange dot is like glaring at me. It's like, bitch, I could do something weird at any moment. Yeah, I mean, obviously it does vary, but like we had Medicare and Medicaid beds, and like our second floor was almost exclusively psychiatric. So there was a couple people in their mid-20s, couple like 18 to 20-year-olds over my time there. That were there like for psych shit. I do not miss a lot of it. I miss little parts though. Eight of those. That's all I've got right now. I'm gonna go up and finish. It's like the music new. This is a submarine theme, but it feels sleepy. There was actually one guy at the nursing home who had been there since the year I was born, which was wild. That's true, it is not retail. I mean, talking to attorney clients is not exactly the most agreeable either. People are like super fucking rude, and also my boss gets appointed, so then people are court ordered to pay us, and they don't want to hire us in the first place. So we have to talk them into giving us thousands of dollars. It's ridiculous. This is just like the chillest song. We're just building, I guess. And I guess we want to do that fast, so we'll try and see if 6 will do it. I might need to turn it up to 7 though. It could go to 11. I don't think it does. In fact, I think it only does 9, which is kind of unfortunate. Although the double exclamation points does kind of look like an 11. Here, let's make them do it. We'll make more oxygen. Still just 8 of those. I legit don't even like, I don't know what to do. So like, there is a way you can get up to space and then you can build a fucking spaceship and shit. I've never done all that. I get bored and want to start back over because I'm like, well, this isn't perfect. That's the problem I'm running into. And I don't actually know how some of the stuff works. I don't really understand it all. Because there's like, I don't know, there's just weird stuff. So, Well, they can't breathe down here. That's the problem. They can't make the breathing plants because they can't breathe. Ridiculous. Skill I like on TikTok is about cafe run by fairies. A skit I like. And one of them quit to open a law firm. It takes place in Minnesota. He was already trained in law because he was 30 years old, so he was helping people on the side of his caseload balloons with people dealing with ice. So he's like, well, I guess I'm doing this. Immune to food poisoning and super hard digging? Let's grab you up there, Abe. Good Lord. Well then. The grandpa theme feels very, sleepy. Here we go. See if that works. Might not, though. Oh my god, we're dropping stuff at the back of the house. Kaboom. Kaboom, motherfucker. This feels like the music over the opening credits to something where, like, it's pretending it's gonna be really sexy, but it's not gonna be really sexy. Like Mannequin or something. Getting down. They've been hornswoggled. Yeah, kinda. Oh, this is a bop. This is Professor Snail. He's my friend. I likes him. Good lord. Digging a hole. Knocking down some sand. That's way too much water for this hole. But not for this hole. Okay. I'm gonna do a thing that might look really stupid. Oops. We're gonna chop all these top stuff. Because we're gonna then poke this and let it pour in and just fill this up. But I need to make this huge. And in the meantime, they'll also use this water, which will also give us more room. Isn't that lovely? I feel like it's lovely. Still 8 of these. There's 10 now. Good. Getting closer. There's 12 spaces, so I need at least 12 of them. Don't tell me insufficient oxygen. I'll kick you in the nards. Oh, I don't have metal refining yet. Of course I don't. See, it all takes so fucking long. Maybe what I do is next time we play, I go ahead and just turn on sandbox mode and then we fuck around and see what we can figure out. Because, like, this is about where I start to kind of lose what the plot is. And that's, I mean, that's my own fault, but I'm not trying to do it. Dun dun dun. Cycle 13. Over and done with. Abe can also learn research. Let's give that to him. But we'll let him be super duper hard digger Abe for now. Alright. Starting to do this. Well, the music has a weird sound in it. It freaks me out a little bit. Thought a cat was about to bark. Doing stuff. Here. Carrying, tinkering. Let's add tinkering. And then farming, crop tending. Don't really love those things. We don't really care to have a medical person right now. Let's go ahead and let you have tinkering for now. Who suffocated? We'll stop that. Yeah, I mean, it could leak some oxygen this way, but it's not gonna, I don't think. We're not going to. We're gonna do it this way so that we don't accidentally make everything a 7. When they run off, I don't think much of it because sometimes I actually do their schedule where they have like a day, like an hour off in the middle. I don't always do that, but sometimes I do, just depending on what mood I'm in. I do not know. Ceiling collapse. Oh, it's fine. That was part of the plan all along. Ooh, suffocating. Stop suffocating. I don't deal too much with the residents. I'm at the front desk, so I mostly deal with people grabbing that the call to the nurse's station didn't get answered when they call in the middle of mealtime. Yeah, I mean, just dealing with people is just obnoxious. Did he just die? Or is he gone? Yeah, he died. Why are you stupid? You see, this is like, this will ruin a whole run for me. Like, why'd that dumb fuck die? Why'd he keep... not smart enough to not suffocate? Like, what the fuck? Ridiculous. Now I'm annoyed. But we are at the time when I usually wrap. So I think I am gonna go ahead and call it there. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. Dress is done, Carrie said, and it fits. Not as swishy as I'd like, but it's fine. I'm not going to undo it. Maybe I'll make a 2.0 someday. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys all tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye.